friends, MD Vegan. It's a breakfast time again, and I make a granola, and I make always something with seeds and nuts and grains and fruit on top, especially when it's colder. More grains, more nuts, more seeds, more dried fruit. That's warming. With less water in there, more fat, protein, and other nutrients, and that's warming. And and I always have a chance with these combinations. Yeah, I have different parts in my recipes, 3 parts basically, to play with the flavors and the textures. For example, I can season a pear with a dressing with other fruit. I can season the pear, for example, with a walnut. It's sweet and bitter. It's a wonderful pairing. So these kind of plays I'm interested in. How these little different ingredients, how they support each other, make each other more nutritious. And so you can, with food combination, you can enhance or block intake of nutrients to make the food more becoming. And that reflects in the taste, in the flavor. If I am healthy and balanced, I taste what's good for me. It's delicious. I have a craving for something. I would like to have something because it's good for me, because my body needs these nutrients in that moment. This kind of thing I'm interested in. And today I make pear salad. Just 2 pears I have. That's the fruit salad today. Just a pear. They're right in season. I love pears. They're so delicious. We all know pears, okay? And I try to make something nice with it. And there's the walnut is one part that goes into the granola with the buckwheaties. I'll show you in a second. But the other part is the dressing. I make a dressing to season the pear and to make it more fun to eat it. When you have a runny, creamy dressing. And today I make a chocolate, a cacao cream with persimmons, almond milk and cacao. I have the blender here to blend it up, and there comes the next main ingredient. That's a persimmon. Persimmon is also a fantastic ingredient. It's so nice with pear. Persimmon is a wonderful pairing. I have used it so many times. But the persimmon here is pretty ripe. You see it has this color here, and that means it's pretty ripe. It's soft and this is a fantastic fruit because it has a lot of fiber, and the specific fiber. Every plant has their own fiber. That the fiber gives a plant shape. It makes it stand up. It's the firm part. And it's not digestible, but it's for us, it's the most important part. One of the most important parts of a plant is the fiber, because the digestion has to be healthy. It has to be digested thoroughly with the bacteria. They love the fiber. They resolve the fiber from the nutrients. We get the nutrients, the bacteria get the fiber, and so forth. This is a very important thing. 70% of our immune system is in the intestine because of that. So very important. And the other thing is, for me as a chef, when I blend these persimmons in the blender, just by blending it by itself, I have a pudding. I don't need to cook it. I don't need to cook with heat to make a pudding. Usually we do that. But with a persimmon, it's such a fantastic fruit. You just blend it and you have a pudding. That's it. Because you can have different kinds of persimmon puddings. Today I want to have a persimmon cream. That means it's a little bit creamy, but not like a pudding. And to get that, I add almond milk. That's a nice way to make persimmon creamier and not have it in a pudding. I will do more recipes with this persimmon kind of thing, pudding, texture, and so forth. Let's see. I have also recipes on my channel you can watch. Look for MD Vegan Persimmon on my YouTube channel, on YouTube in general, and you find all the persimmon recipes. But today I want just to make a chocolate persimmon cream, and I add the vanilla. No, I add the almond milk. I said vanilla because almond has a vanilla-like flavor. How to make almond milk? I show you in another video. Very easy. You can just blend almonds with water and filter it through nut milk bag or a micro-sieve. Then you have the almond milk. But you're interested, you can watch the video. I'll link it under this video. So I put the almond milk into the blender. I have a lot, a cup or so. I don't need that much. But I need a little bit more because I have cacao. Cacao powder makes persimmons really even firmer. It's of course dry and it makes it even harder. So when you blend just persimmon with cacao, a very firm pudding, that can also be a nice recipe. But I want to refine it a little bit. But here, just persimmon, it's sweet, gentle sweetness. Cacao, it's bitter, we know that, bitter cacao. And almond milk that tastes a little bit like vanilla. And I guess it's perfect. Let's see what happens when I blend it. I don't think I have done it before in this way. And chocolate is a perfect flavor for pears in a similar way as the walnuts. They also are perfect with the pear. So this is the play I today have. Yeah? Walnuts, chocolate, pear. Let's see. Blender dance. It's easy to blend. The persimmon is very soft. And that looks nice to me. I just have to taste it now. Find out what it tastes like. And oh yeah, nice texture. Nice texture. Very good. Wonderful. The thing with the persimmon is, usually I make a cream. I use a nut and a banana. I make a banana cream, put it over the dressing or salad as a dressing. That's what I usually do. But instead of a banana, you can take a persimmon. But that is a little more difficult because banana is easy to blend into a cream. The persimmon turns into a pudding, and then you have to add liquid, and then the flavor is changed. But the flavor of the persimmon is so light. That's as different from the banana. Banana has a sweet flavor, a little bit bitter. Persimmon is totally light, like air. That's an amazing flavor. It's funny that there are so many reasons that the Buddhists, the Zen Buddhists from Japan, from ancient times, they meditated on a persimmon. There's a famous painting, you're going to see that, you're going to watch that. It's very famous, you find easily. 3 persimmons in black and white in one line, and the Buddhist monk meditates on it. But that's not on the picture, you only see the persimmons, just the persimmons. And the first time when I learned about persimmons was that ancient painting. There's a reason they do that, I guess, because this fruit is a miracle. It's really a miracle. It's so fascinating in so many ways. Persimmons can be eaten by itself and a whole meal. Wonderful. Now they're all over the planet. I put the pears here into the bowl for the fruit salad. You see that's the pear. And the persimmon cream, the chocolate persimmon cream, just on top. I'll show you what it looks like so you can have an impression what it looks like exactly. Yeah, here. You see it's creamy. It's still a little bit pudding-ish, but not like a pudding. It would never firm up. For firming it up, you have to do something else with the persimmon. You cannot put so much almond milk in there, maybe a nut, other things. I have already some recipes with it, but I will do some more. Persimmon is a fascinating fruit, and once in a while, I guess when it's seasoned, the persimmons come here into our shops, and then I can get them quite inexpensive. They're still a little bit expensive. They don't grow here, but they're amazing. And when I get them, I gotta get a bunch, and then they're very firm. And sometimes it needs weeks until they get really soft and the best to work with. Yeah, you can also eat them firm and crunchy, but it's nicer to have them a little bit soft. But it is up to you. They are always delicious. There's one kind of persimmon that is tart and bitter outside. Fuji, I guess they are called, I'm not sure. They are also great. They have also great qualities. It's different, but it's not a persimmon video today. Just a small part. It's a long story, but I find great persimmons here and I enjoy in many ways. So the granola part now is the bottom of the fruit salad. Is built with mainly buckwheaties, and also I have another video how to make buckwheaties. You could make them by yourself, your own, also purchase in some shops, because there's a cereal, kind of cereal, pseudo cereal they call it. It's a kind of cereal, no gluten and so very good. And you can make it easy into sprouts, and then you dry it. You have these crunchy little bites and very powerful powerhouses of nutrient, very inexpensive, easy to make. and available there. And you can make it a wonderful granola. I do now different kinds of granola by adding different nuts and dried fruit to my buckwheaties. So I've said that I have another video how to make buckwheaties. Under this video, there's another link. There's one for almond milk and more buckwheaties. Check it out if you like. And today I have a walnut. It's good to eat walnuts every day, among the healthiest nuts at all. And some mulberries. Mulberries are very interesting dried fruit. They can also be fresh, but these are dried, as you see. And they are amazing because I never knew that there are berries, it's a berry, that are actually have protein. Yeah? Minerals too, powerful minerals in the granola, in the mulberries. But I had no idea there was even iron and protein in this mulberry. It's a fantastic fruit. It's also a long history, comes with this fruit. They come from ancient biblical times, even mulberries. It's very fascinating. Yeah, you gotta check it out. I like mulberries. They have a very pleasant, sweet flavor, wonderful texture, and you can get a fresh one. That's to die for, really. They're so nice. I didn't know so much about it before I began to make my video channel, but now I always have some at home. They're wonderful. Can make so many things with it. This is my granola. Just buckwheaties, walnuts, and the mulberries. And now the pears with the chocolate persimmon cream, with the almond cream, goes on top. And I'm sure this is a wonderful breakfast. I have a lot of dressing here, and that was intentional because the dressing, it's a little bit runny. That's so nice together with the buckwheaties, because the buckwheats are dried sprouts, yeah? And that means they have a lot of they have less water, no water in there almost. That's why they're so durable. I always make a large amount of buckwheaties ahead of time, store them in an airtight container. For months you can store them and always have a quick granola tool ready, with many variations, putting in what I like. That's nice. And as I have a dressing, it's runny, that's perfect to eat together with these little crunchy buckwheaties. When you soak the buckwheaties, for example, in the fruit juice or also in the plant milk, they gel up and they are like on the field, but better. Yeah, but it's so funny. Buckwheat is another story. So I have many funny stories here, fascinating stories, food stories here. But this is my breakfast today. I'm going to show you. It's a pear with a chocolate persimmon cream on a buckwheaty granola. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe, MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day. Find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. Oh, X, sorry.